Hello, welcome to today's video. What's today's video, you might be asking? Well, look at the screen, and you might be able to figure out. We're gonna be ranking all the Doors monsters. I don't know how many there are, because I'm not gonna count them, because I don't want to. But, there's a lot, and I drew all of them on here. At least I think this is all of them. If there's more, then comment them below, because these are all the monsters that are on the wiki, on the Doors wiki. Yeah. So we're gonna be starting off with our first monster. So Rush. We're gonna be starting off with Rush. Rush. He's pretty good. He's definitely, I don't know, because he's very basic, and it's kind of easy to survive him. Just hide in a closet, get out. We'll put him, he's like one of the main entities, though, and I like him a lot. So, we're gonna put him in B tier. Okay, Ambush. So, Ambush is a better Rush. I think this one is done a lot better. Ambush is, like, a lot better than Rush, because you actually have to, like, time what you're doing to be able to survive it, because you have to time when you get out of the closet. Yeah, you have to time it. On floor 2, you have to time it a lot better, because you have to get out at a certain time, because Hide shows up in the closets. But we're gonna put Ambush in A tier. Seeky boy. Oh, Seeky boy. Seeky boy. Okay, he is awesome. We're gonna put him in S tier. Okay, he's awesome. His chasing, all the lights, especially in floor 2. Floor 1, his chasing in floor 1 is awesome too, but the thing, I like floor 2's Seek Chase a lot more in floor 1, but floor 1's is still cool with all the even, like, especially the last room, like the chandeliers falling off and all the hands sticking out. That's like my favorite part of any Seek Chase, except for the minecart part. The minecart part might be my first favorite, yeah, but it's just really fun. All the music, like, gets you pumped up to do, like, just the Seek Chase. You get very hyped. You get very, like, in focus. You get locked in. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna put him right there. Halt. Okay. Well, I have some things to say about this guy. Halt. So, well, I would say Halt is A tier, but their floor 1 room, like, their mechanics just going back and forth and stuff, and they're changing lights. But the thing that brings this guy down from being A tier, I'm gonna put him in C tier. The thing that brings him down is his floor 2 room. In floor 1, he has a dining hall, and that looks super awesome. You can even get free gold from that. But in floor 2, they updated it. Floor 2, they updated it to be like a 3-way passageway that you have to choose. And even with, like, using the light is kind of difficult, because you have Halt chasing you. You have to focus on Halt and which way you're going. But his filter, his green filter over the whole thing, just like his green filter on the screen, it makes it difficult to see the light and stuff. So if you have a flashlight or whatever, glow stick's even more difficult. So, okay. And if you want to actually loot in his room, you can't. Like, you can barely do it, because, well, even if you crucifix him and then get all the stuff, it just teleports you out. You can't just walk out. It's very, this guy, this goober, I don't know. He's a good monster. He is a good monster. But every time I just forget that he exists and run into a room and then get murdered, brutally slaughtered it's very not Sigma. Let's put him in F tier. Actually, no, yeah, we'll keep him in F tier.
Showing this because I thought it was cool. It's Dupe's anatomy.
Figure. Oh my gosh, I love Figure. I love Figure. Okay, well, his, I don't know what okay, I like door 100. I like door 50, but I like door 100 more. Each room he's in just gets, progressively better, but in floor 2, two of the rooms he shows up in are kind of bad, and then the other room he shows up in is a puzzle, which is good, but it's kind of hard to, do the puzzle. So, him in floor 1, since he was a main boss in floor 1, he's awesome, but in floor 2, I don't know, that lowers him down to, right here. If his stuff in floor, if his stuff in floor 2 was better, then he'd be up more. But since not, he's going down. Blitz is, I don't know. I'm just gonna put him on the same tier as Rush, because basically Rush. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Blitz, because I do like the mechanic that, the more time is on the timer, the more time they rebound. But if you're in floor 1, you have the Blitz modifier on. They don't rebound at all. And I don't usually play the back door that much, so I don't know. I'll just put him in. I'll put him in the same tier as Rush. Ooh, the look, man. Okay. How do I feel about this guy? Well, I like that. I like that you only have to look at his eyes. Just if you look at his whole body, it doesn't hurt you, but if you look at his eyes, it does. So that's pretty cool. It's like he's ominously staring, and he's like, "Don't you stare at me back, or I'll hurt you." Yeah. I'll put him, but he is kind of boring. So I'll put him with Rush. Ooh, haste. Okay. Haste is what would I say about Haste? His timer, I like all of his filters are, super awesome. He's scary. He's just like a floating skull. He's scary. He has, good filter. He has, a orange and black filter. Orange, red, and black filter. It's a really good it looks pretty cool. His jump scare, it's not really a jump scare. His death animation where he, not death animation, but, the animation where he kills you with the, no more time. That's really cool. I like this guy a lot, so. He goes up there in S tier. Okay. This guy, Vacuum, I hate Vacuum. Every time I walk into a vacuum door, I'm just like, I am the most stupidest person alive, because, how do you fall for that? But then, because, I don't know, but it, pulls you in, so I'm pretty sure it pulls you in, because I open the door and then instantly fall in and die, even though I haven't, actually fell in. I was just, opening the door. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. I'm gonna put this on the same guy with Dupe, because, yeah. They're both doors, so, yeah. I don't have much to say about this guy. He's just Rush, but red, so, yeah. He's in the rooms. He's just Rush, but red. Okay, so A60, or not A60, A120. or A200. A120 is, I like that they rebound, but unlike ambush, they, like, instead of just, like, rebounding, they scout out, like, they go through the whole room. Like, they scout you out if you're not in a closet. So there's, like, no way to defend of this guy unless you're not in a closet. Like, A60 you can hide, but A120, there's, like, very little spaces to hide. Because he just scouts out the whole room. And I like that, because it's pretty cool. It's not just, like, another ambush. It's like an actual character. It's pretty cool. And he's smiling. How could I not? How could I not give this little goober... How could I not give this little goober A tier? Oh my gosh. Get a load of this guy. He's going in C tier. I don't think I have to explain myself here. His mechanic is cool. Like, if you stop, you have to stop moving when he shows up. But I hate them. It's a cool mechanic, but it always gets me. And also the fact that it does 90 damage. Like, can't it just do 50? Like 90? Are you kidding me? I mean, if it's gonna be 90% health taken away, you might as well just kill me already. So, it's, I don't know. We're putting him in C tier. I need to get a stylus so I can draw these better. And I can not have to do this every time. I forgot to color this guy. Well, I don't know how I feel about Jack. I would put him in C tier, but the effect that he does to the room is pretty cool. Okay, if you don't know, which if you're watching this video, you probably do know. Whenever Jack jump scares you, he has a 200% chance. A 200% chance, I'm pretty sure. But whenever Jack jump scares you, he makes the entire room into a blood room, which basically means, like, everything in the room turns red and looks like it's covered with blood, and that's pretty cool. So we're putting him in B tier. I would put him in C tier because, oh my gosh, he jump scares you so much, and it's so stupid high-pitched or whatever he does.
Very loud sound. Warning in 3, 2, 1.
High-pitched scream, or just loud. Not even high-pitched, just loud. Yeah. Let's get this guy. I don't know. I don't really like Shadow. I like the thing of, like, I like the idea that it's, like, there's a guy, like, ominously standing behind the door, but as soon as you open the door, he disappears, like he's watching you, but he's so rare that he never shows up, and he's just... My screen keeps trying to turn off, I don't know. But he's just so rare that, like, I don't know. There's no point. I don't see this guy as, like, actually anything. Like, I don't like him. Because he's not. He barely shows up. Like, next monster. Who should I get? We're doing Jeff. Okay, Jeff is awesome. So, I like this guy. They made him like a tentacle guy, but they updated him to be an octopus. So, he's, like, pretty cool. This underwater creature on, like, living land. It's not supposed to be here. It's pretty cool. And his name's Jeff. Like, how could you not like Jeff? He's so silly, and he sells you items. To be honest, his prices kind of whack. His prices are kind of whack, but I'd say he's pretty cool. He's going in S tier. And you can mess with his radio, and he won't even hurt you. Like, if you shoot Sebastian with a light beam, he'll just kill you. But if you mess with this guy, he won't even kill you. Because he's just chill like that. And you can give him tips, and he can finally go to college. That took me a while to get. Okay. I don't know if I like Bob. Bob is weird because he's a Roblox guy, but he has, like, correct bones. And he looks weird, and I don't like him. I don't even know why he's on this list, actually. He's not terrible, so I'm not gonna put him in F, but I'm gonna put him in C, because he doesn't do anything. I don't even know if I should count him as a monster. Okay, we got Void. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Void. He's literally, like, I'm not even being funny right now. He's literally nothing. He's literally the Void. But his mechanic is cool. Like, the game has to deload the rooms. So, if you're still in that room, because you're lazy and you're still in the room, then he's the guy who prevents that from killing you. So, he actually saves you, but he takes away a bit of your damage, a bit of your health. So, I don't know. Like, if you're falling behind, I don't think you should take your health away. I think you should do what Glitch does. Glitch just teleports you. He doesn't take your health away. But that's just me. I'm gonna put this guy, I'm gonna put him in B tier, because he's odd. He's in the middle. He's in the thick of it. Screech, oh my gosh. I don't think I have to explain myself when I put him in here. If they would just... Screech is so annoying. Like, his mechanic is cool. His mechanic is fine. Look at him. You hear a sound cue. You look at him, and he goes away. That's okay. But his high-pitched scream, the stupid... Ugh. It's so annoying. I just want to go into the underground level, get the lever, and then go back up. But I hear this guy 50 times. He's like, psst, 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 psst. And then he starts screeching at the top of his lungs whenever I just get him to go away. He's so annoying. Rename him, psst. And then make him, like, rename him Scaredy Cat. And then make him like a Boo from Mario that just, like, gets scared and goes away. You should do that. And the tier list so far. Eyes is pretty cool. Like, it's the opposite from Screech. It's like, and technically the opposite of Dread, because Dread has several mouths and he has several eyes. So, but it's like the opposite of Screech. Don't look at him. But he is just like, in floor 1, he's just still and stationary. In floor 2, he does teleport around some, but in floor 1, he's kind of more boring. But in floor 2, I like the feature they added, like, for when you have to look at Screech, but there's eyes in the room. They made it so he doesn't deserve S tier, but he at least deserves, like, right here. Ooh, Guiding Light. Guiding Light is S tier. I don't know why Guiding Light is S tier. I don't think I have to explain myself. She helps you throughout, like, everything in the game. So, yeah, she goes up here. Also, I do like when the lighting from Guiding Light mixes with the other lighting from other characters. Like Eyes is lighting. Eyes is purple, so they glow a purple light. Or Halt when they close the door. I like when the lights from each one of those mix together and it makes the room look super cool. Look cool lighting. So, I'm afraid that all these, like, taps I'm doing are too loud, and then I have to restart the video. Or I can just, I don't know, cut them out. I don't know. Okay, we got Giggle. Giggles can die. I like what they do, where they're like a head crab. They latch onto your face, and but they're kind of annoying too, because they laugh a lot. They're not as annoying as Screech. So, I'm definitely not putting them on the same tier as Screech. I'm putting them in B tier because they're not as annoying as Screech. But, I don't know. Like, I don't understand how a Giggle, which is kind of fine, mixed with Seek, who's superior out of all the monsters, turns into this thing. Like, this thing's so annoying. I don't know. Anyway, giggles are fine. Okay, we got Glitch. Glitch is going in S tier. Glitch, actually, they're going in A tier. Glitch, they're pretty cool, but they're kind of, loud. Yeah, they're kind of really loud. So, I do like it, like, replaces Void Spot in back doors, or in, like, subfloors. Their design is cool. Just being, like, a mesh of broken pieces and parts. Like, broken, like, cubes and stuff put together into a humanoid. That is pretty cool, but they're kind of annoying. When they do show up, it's like, oh no. Like, when they do show up in game, it's either you wanted them to show up, like you forced them to show up, or your game's lagging, and you're like, oh no. Oh no. And then you get the kicked out screen. So, not their fault, but yeah. I'm gonna save these two for later. I don't know how I feel about Hyde. Hyde is B tier. Like, they're pretty good. They're like, I know what their purpose is. Their purpose is to not have people camp inside lockers, but you know, in floor 2, it's kind of annoying. When you're doing ambush, like, jumping between closets. I mean, they're a cool character. They're a cool mechanic. They're pretty good for the game overall. Like, just making sure people don't camp inside lockers for ambush and stuff. But in floor 2, they're kind of annoying. They're not that bad. Just a little bit annoying. Okay? So that's why we're gonna put them in B tier. Ooh, Dread. I like this character a lot. I don't know. Should I put him in S tier? Or should I put him in A tier? I am, like, on the middle. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put him in S tier. Because their design is so cool. Like, it's amazing. This design, awesome. Obviously not the one I drew down, but they're like, design you see in game with all the mouths and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool design. And they have a pretty important purpose. Making sure people get through the game quickly. Because if you're just staying in what if someone needs to leave and then come back and then you see Jed? I don't know. I don't think his timer should speed up. I don't think his timer should speed up when you open more doors, but I do like his design a lot, so I'm gonna keep him in S tier. Okay, we got Snare. Snare's pretty cool. They're like a bear trap in the game, but they're so annoying to step on. Like, if you're running from Rush, trying to get to a closet, your lights ran out, you can't see anything, so you have to constantly look at the floor for Snare. Even when I do look at the floor, like, I don't see Snare sometimes. Sometimes I don't even see Snare because they're in the shadows, even when I'm looking completely down. And sometimes my light just dies out, so. But when you try to run to a closet, you step in a Snare, you just hear Rush, it's the most painful thing ever. You're just like, come on, really? I'm at the last 10 doors, and this is how it's gonna end. A bear trap. I don't know. We're gonna put it in B tier. We got Timothy. I don't know how I feel about Timothy. They're just annoying. I like, Timothy's kind of cute, though, because there's a little spider. But they give you that little scare. It's a good idea. I like it. I like it a lot, but I also hate it. I don't hate Timothy, but just getting jump scared, I feel like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just got jump scared by a tiny little spider midget. I just got jump scared by a tiny little spider, and it's just, yeah. I don't know. I'm putting him in B tier. He's not A tier worthy, but he's also not terrible, so I'm not putting him any lower. Okay, Sally. I like Sally a lot. Because, like, Sally just used to be a scary face, like not even scary, just a little guy in the window. But then they got updated to be like an actual monster. They're pretty cool. They are kind of annoying. I don't know, because like if you don't have items, then you're just gonna get hit anyway. Because if you don't have an for Sally, you have to have an item to drop down to give to her. But if you don't, she's like fairly rare. I'm pretty sure she's rare. I think they update it to make her like every few games. She doesn't show up that often, is what I'm saying. But I don't know where to put her. Okay, I'm gonna put her in B tier because you need an item to defeat her. Because there's seeds where she spawns on door 1. Like that's just unfair because you won't have an item. I don't know. That actually gets me thinking. Can Sally grab the key that you hold? Like, if you have a key, can she grab it? I don't know. Someone needs to test that right now. Someone needs to start testing that. She doesn't just take a third of your health away. She makes it so, like, some of your health, like, you can't regain it back. Like, she drains it, and then you can't recover it. And that's kind of annoying. Even if that happens, like, the first door, and you have no items, that's just, like, unfair. But, so if there was another way to defend yourself, like, add a drop kick move where you can drop kick Sally, that would be cool. My man, El Goblino. This ranking doesn't need an explanation, okay? I think you all know why I'm putting this guy right here. If you ever played Doors, you're gonna understand. This guy just, like, deserves S tier. He's so silly. Yeah, he goes right there. I wonder how long this video has been. I don't know. Not that long. We got Louis. Don't ask the drawing for this guy. Here's Louis. I like Louis. He's probably going in A tier, because, he's really good. He's so cute. He's a really cute little guy. He also gives you good items. Like, he's fair. He's a fair trading system. Like, if you give him a good item, he'll give you a good item back. He's a good guy. He's just a good little guy. And yeah. So I think this spot is deserved. So yeah. These are the glitched monsters. I don't know. Glitched Rush is kind of boring. I like their blue colors. Like, I didn't draw him blue. I kind of forgot to do that. I just drew a mangled Rush. But, I like their blue colors that they have when they zoom past you. I like that they only show up for the person who uses the glitch fragments. He's definitely better than normal Rush. So we're gonna put him in A tier. But, I don't know. Glitched Ambush. Okay. I liked Glitched Ambush a lot. Instead of being like Glitched Rush, well, obviously they're gonna be like Ambush, but they go way faster. They rebound like normal, but the main thing I like about this guy is that he looks like his old design. I'm gonna put a picture of his old design up here, but he looks like his old design, and that's pretty cool for developers, like, taking an old design that they had, and they, like, scrapped it, but they brung it back in this variant of Ambush. It's really cool. I mean, not fully. He doesn't have the tail. He doesn't have the tail that the other one has, but it's still really cool, that they reused it. Ooh, we got Screech. Ooh, I forgot to color it in. Whoopsie. I forgot to color that in. I don't know how I like this guy. He's kind of annoying. But he's better than regular Screech. I mean, he's still loud. And he's still obnoxious, but you know, at least you know this guy's gonna show up. Like, for Screech, he's just gonna randomly show up in the dark, but this guy, you, like, can spawn him normally by doing the glitch fragment. If you do a glitch fragment, you like, know that this guy has a chance to spawn, so, but he's, instead of, when you do a glitch fragment, instead of spawning him only, he spawns a wave of, like, glitch fragment Screeches that will all start to screech at you, and that's kind of annoying. All of them screeching at once when you look at them, but his design's cool. He has a tongue sticking out. He's so silly, but, he also, what was I gonna say? His animation for teleporting in and teleporting out looks super good. Like, it's like a 2D animation. I'll play it on this, like, on the thing if I see it. But he, like, shows up. He gets it's like a weird disc thing. And I don't know. It's a weird disc thing, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna put him in. What tier is this? This is B tier. Okay, I'm putting him in B tier. Actually, we're putting him in A tier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 monsters left. We got Grumble. Yeah, this is a normal Grumble. But normal Grumbles, they made it in an update where you can use the Crucifix on normal Grumbles. They're a pretty good boss monster. They, like, give more lore to the Screech family, because, like, Screech and Giggle, it would make sense if there was only it, but now they actually have, like, parents, so, the one thing I don't like about these guys is that they're so huge, like, they're humongous. They're like as massive as the low taper fade meme. But, they show up, you can't get past them, even if you wanted to. I don't know. You can't get past them. So, if 2 of them corner you, it's kind of hard to hear their laughter. If 2 of them corner you, it's game over. There's nothing you can do about that. And their mechanic where they fling you instead of for your first hit and then eat you on your second hit, that's just broken, because they go so fast that, or, like, they don't fling you far enough. So, like, when you get flung, you flung, like, 2 feet, and then instead of turning around and going away, they go towards you and eat you immediately, because you can't move during that section when you're on the ground. So, I'm gonna give the Grumble B tier. We got Queen Grumble. Queen Grumble, they're definitely going in A or S tier, but I don't know which yet, but I think Queen Grumble is so cool because, like, they're the leader. They're, like, a leader of all of these other Grumbles that are, like, the same, but they're just the strongest out of all of them and, like, leading them to victory. They're, like, doing their best to stop Seek. They're doing their best to stop you, which might not seem good at first, but to them, they think you're someone trying to hurt their kids, like their Giggles. So they're gonna kill you, obviously, if they find you, because they think you're trying to break into their home. And they're one of the few monsters, I don't know, they killed Screech, or they killed Seek. They didn't kill Seek, but if you go into door 150, you'll see Screech piles on the ground. And the Screech piles are made out of Seek's ink, which they killed some Seek monsters, which means they kind of killed Seek in a way. Not kill them fully, but they killed some of his minions, which is, I'm assuming, pretty hard to do, because Seek is an all-powerful being who just eats whatever it desires and turns them into monsters. Which, I guess, I don't know, because you escape, so I don't know if it's that hard. But actually fighting them, not just running away. So, they're pretty cool. We're giving them A tier. I don't like these bugs. The Gloombats are so annoying. We're putting them in F tier. I don't think I need to explain myself. Instead of so Screech is like a one-time loud thing. These pesky little bugs are so loud and annoying. They start screeching at the top of their lungs, and they're like, oh, it makes me want to rip my ears off. It's so annoying. I think we all understand. But they're still loud even if you leave their room. Like, I get it if you leave their room and then, one room later, they're still loud and then they stop. But they're loud for, 5 continuous rooms until their room deloads. It's so annoying. Let's do Curious Light first, and then we'll do Guiding. Or we'll do, Mischievous Light. It doesn't have a name yet. Curious Light is, I don't know. I mean, they are the manager of the subfloors, which is a pretty tough task. They're pretty cool for that. But they're pretty not cool for just not telling us what to do. They're like, you died to a monster, you'll figure it out. I don't need to help you. I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but they're not as helpful. So, put them there. And our final and last monster. Da, 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 da. We got Mischievous Light, or Evil Light, or Red Light, or whatever you like to call this person. Since we haven't fully seen them yet, I don't think I should rank them badly or goodly. Because we haven't seen them at all. We haven't seen any dialogue. All we know is that they stopped the crucifix from breaking. We know they're red. We know they activate modifiers. And we know they're against the player. Because of all the stuff they do against the player. I mean, you could argue that they're also helping the player, because the modifiers can also give good effects. Modifiers can give good effects too. So, we're gonna put them middle tier. We'll put them B tier. And, yep. Here is my... This is my full Doors tier list. Yep, all the monsters from Doors. So, if you like this video, you should totally subscribe, because that would be Sigma, and yeah, you should totally subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, I guess. If you want to return, then sure. I mean, I don't know if I'll be seeing you in the next video, because it will probably be an animation, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, you thought the video was over? Oh, you're so mistaken. Bam. Bam. Guess what these are? Yep, that's what you think. These are from the Doors April Fool's updates. And I'll be ranking them too. Yeah. Because I feel like I want to rank them. I forgot to put... I was gonna draw the Seek wall right here, but, oh, I'm not on the right layer. I was gonna draw it right here, but I'm drawing the same color. I was gonna draw it right here, but I forgot to do that. So what should we? Let's do this guy first. The evil key from 2024 or 2023's April Fool's. Evil key is that's a good trick. Like, you're like, well, it's gonna be an April Fool's update. You wouldn't expect the key. You just expect all the monsters to be weird, but you wouldn't expect the key. The first thing, like, you automatically, like, the first thing you do, you automatically get trolled. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're putting that in S tier. Let's do banana. The bananas were kind of like, I wouldn't say, I don't know. I wouldn't say they were pretty good, but they were, I wouldn't say they're good, but I'm not gonna say the bananas were like bad. They were pretty funny. If you were playing with friends, you saw them slip and fall on the bananas. It was pretty funny, but I don't know. We're gonna put banana in B. We're gonna put banana in B tier. We should do Cursed Jack. Cursed Jack. I guess it's just kind. I never saw this one, and I forgot to color it. I think I'm actually stupid. I forgot to color this one again. But I didn't really see them in the April Fool's update that much. Maybe if I played it more, I'd be able to see them because they're pretty rare. But they look pretty funny, so we're putting Cursed Jack in B tier with banana. We're gonna do all the figures we'll do it near the end, I guess. Well, actually, let's do these right now. Noob figure from the 2023 April Fool's update. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this guy, or this one either, but they're just figure, but different colored. But I do like figure, so I'm gonna put them like I did for the normal tier list and put them at A. But noob figure, I would say, I like them better than John Doe figure. Yeah, John Doe figure, I don't know. I like noob figure more. I don't know. John Doe figure, I don't know. I just like noob figure more. So we're gonna put noob figure, or we're gonna put John Doe figure, right here. Ooh, I like this one. Subspace Trip Mine indoors. During the April Fool's update for 2023, Subspace Trip Mine. Well, Subspace Trip Mines are like, they're an item in just Roblox in general. They're an item in Roblox that you can get, that you could have gotten. Yeah. But now, indoors, they replaced dupe. So instead of getting jump scared by dupe's face, you would walk into the room and it would instantaneously explode from the Subspace Trip Mine. I do like this. This guy is going, I don't know, should I put him in S tier? I mean, none of these guys are bad. I mean, maybe Greed. I don't like Greed, but, or I don't know if I like Greed or not. We'll put him in S tier. Figure from the 2023 or 2024 April Fool's, the retro mode. Yeah. If y'all are wondering, this is figure. You're like, that's not figure. Yes, it is. Figure in the 2024 April Fool's mode is cubes. Cubes that you use to push onto the obby to see which is the right path, because I'm pretty sure all of you know Roblox obbies. With the paths, they have to choose the right one or you fall through. you can push these blocks that are called figure onto the little things, and if they fall through, then they're the wrong path. But if they stay up, then they're the right path. So these guys are pretty helpful, but they're not really that important. So they're helpful, but they're not important. So, and they're kind of hard to push. So we're gonna put them in B tier. Yeah, they're not really useful, but they are funny. Like, figure just doesn't even show up, just gets replaced by the Draco Bloxers and the figure cubes. Jeff the Killer. Here is Jeff the Killer from the 2023 April Fools. Jeff is, well, he's a little goober, but I don't know if I like this guy or not, because there's only one way to get rid of him. He's an insta-kill. Actually, I don't think he's an insta-kill. I think he takes like 90 or 100% health. I don't remember which it is. I don't remember if it's 90 or 100 health. If you use the shield potions, then you get, you can survive like 2 hits from this guy. But, if he hits you, it's basically game over. You're basically automatically dead. And he spawns in the room in front of you, giving you an even worse advantage, because if you're walking into the room, you're going to be walking towards him, and you won't know he's going to show up. So it's just, you open the door, and I'm pretty sure he's like right outside the door, not even like a couple feet away. He's right outside the door, so you instantly get stabbed. Unless you have a holy hand grenade, which I should have put holy hand grenade on the tier list. Holy hand, I should do an item tier list, maybe if you guys want that. If I want to do it, actually. But a holy hand grenade is like a crucifix from Doors, but just throwable. That's the only way to kill this guy. So this guy is kind of like the worst enemy to run into. Not like he's worst, like he's bad, but worst, like he will kill you instantly, because he'll spawn in front of you, and you need a rare item to kill him with. So, and that's the only way to get rid of him. So, I'm not putting him in S tier. I know, that's crazy, but I'm putting him in A tier. Okay, we got Seek Car. Seek in his car, he's pretty... It's nothing... It's exactly like normal Seek chase, but he's just in a car and he's honking at you. Which, I put Seek in the original in S tier, and I'm still gonna put Seek in S tier. Because he's funny. With a little car. He's just a little goober. So, yeah. I think we have two more. I'll do Draco Bloxers last. We got... What's this guy called? Not Dread. Greed. He's so annoying. I wouldn't say he's he's not F tier worthy, but he's not anywhere up here. Because he's not terrible, but he doesn't deserve to be up here. He's, whenever you collect gold, he starts showing up, and if you collect too much gold in one period, like in one time period, he will just kill you instantly. But you'll be able to see how much gold you've collected, or like what stage of anger he's in, by how much opaque he is. So, okay. He's kind of annoying, though. I don't like him. The final monster. Ooh, the final monster. I really like this drawing I did of the Draco Bloxers. I don't know. I think this was the best one in the whole tier list, but, this guy is so cool. If I could make him larger and put him on here, I would, but, okay, so, I like the Draco Bloxers a lot. The Draco Bloxers show up in the 2024 April Fool's Edition, if you run out of time on your clock, which, now that I think about it, retro mode is the first. I don't know if it's the first or the second. It's subfloor to have a timer. Because I just remembered. I thought that the back door only had a timer. No, I just remembered. Retro mode has a timer too, so I don't remember if retro mode came first or the back door, but I still like this guy a lot. Anyways, back to this guy. He shows up at the end of the timer and chases you down. Not really a chase. He's not really that. He doesn't have any animations. He's just a guy. He's just a head with legs, and yeah. But he is really funny looking, and he's pretty cool. Just a little guy, just a little goober. Yeah, this is probably my the Draco Bloxers are probably my favorite out of like all of the April Fool's Edition monsters. The Draco Bloxers are my favorite out of all of the April Fool's Edition monsters. So yeah, that's the end of the April Fool's Edition tier list. So that's the actual end of the tier list. Yeah, if you like this tier list, then like just tell me if you'd change anything, then tell me what you'd change. If you like the monsters, tell me if you like them. If you don't like the monsters, tell me if you dislike them. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I already did the intro. I already did the outro. I'm not doing it again. Bye. Ugh.